Brown 3, Alvarez, this brand new documentary just dropped on Netflix, and this documentary based on this tragic happen in Oklahoma 1995. It's going to be 30 years, exactly 30 years on Saturday, and watching this documentary was like just shocking. So I had no idea about this, and wow, this documentary is truly is very tragic, and overall it's very well made. And in this documentary start with see this all these people who like they witnesses this tragic thing happen to them, and especially in 1995 in this government building starts with we see just going to this, and it starts with that, and then later on we hear in this documentary people who were in that building listening to their experience, how they felt. I was like, wow, it's just so shocking. And this documentary is actually very easy to binge. Like, it's only 1 hour and something. Uh, but it told the story from all these people, their point of view, how they felt in that moment, and all this victim, and some of these people lost their kid and everything. Listening to their tragedy is just so sad. Of course, later on, we see the how the investigation was done, and the person who committed the crime. Watching him, also his testimony, I was like, that. Wow, I was really surprised. So I didn't know anything about him or this documentary. So I like this is very well put together documentary. It gives you all the information you need to enjoy this. Like, although as I'm saying it's enjoy, it still is very tragic, and their story is told here, and the way it was done is really is very captivating. And all these people who got hurt in this, I feel really sad for them. And it's happened in Oklahoma City, for them it really is very tragic. That is the one word about this. And people who don't know anything about it, watching this, you will learn a lot. Especially this thing happened in 1995 is very eye-opening. Although I personally thought this documentary, when they revealed who the person who is responsible for this, the guy behind it, I wish they would explain a little bit more about like how did they catch him. But this is not about him, it's about all the victim, which I understand, but still is very shocking. It is very shocking, and the how they caught him is also really was very good. I was like, wow, even back then I guess they did catch him quickly. And when they caught him, like when you listen to him, you are like, wow, like those scene is like I personally, I was like really looking forward to those. So those are really some of the good scene in this documentary. Not that listening to these people's experience isn't, it is also because these people, they're how they felt in that moment is, it's just so sad. uh, but I feel like this documentary gives you all the like thing happened in that tragic very nicely. It is not detailed though, but still I think they done good job. I see there is other documentary on this subject matter is out there. So I have not seen any of them. I have seen this one, and I thought this is very, especially it's on Netflix. I bet a lot of people will be checking this out. I already saw some of this news already from the Oklahoma City. For them, probably this is very important documentary for their history, and I see a lot of people are commenting this, like back then, like they try to hide who is the person guilty, the person who is guilty, they're saying like nothing has changed in the last 30 years, things how it still is same. So that was very interesting reading some of this comment online. People think that nothing has changed since then. So that is like really shocking comment I was reading online. So this is really very good documentary on this event. It tells the story really quick and everything, and it gets you invested in the you are watching. I thought overall this was really good. It's really worth checking, especially the tragic event that took place, and these people, their story is really worth listening to them. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was watching it. And that's my thought on this documentary. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this documentary? If you enjoyed this review, don't forget other reviews on other documentary series. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe until I see you next time. Please take care.